Hello. I have been told to play this game. You make your house a home. Uh, Here's what I know. I'm pretty sure I have amnesia and got kidnapped by a guy who has really long hair. I didn't read any of those warnings, by the way, so we're gonna really just gonna have fun with this one. Oh, what the fuck? Is there any sound to this game? Did my headphones break all of a sudden? I would hope not. But let's just take a gander here. These teeth are very long. Very, very long. This is medicine that's probably going to keep my amnesia. Um, and they're wearing a pink apron. I think that's the only part that I like so far. I'm very, not like don't like it, I'm like for my own safety. So let's see what happens. Please decide the level of intensity you want your gore. Fuck it, all the way. You will see everything in all its bloody glory. He also contains jump scares and a chase scene. Does that stress you out? No, I'm alright with them. Weirdo. Oh, fuck you. Be cool, have fun. Thank you for your cooperation. Enjoy the demo. Oh yeah, I should probably mention, this game only has 2 days. Wow, that is the first noise I've heard all game, and I I'm very concerned. It's time to start your day. Oh, I'm naming myself. Yeah, I'll just use my name. You slowly come to your senses. There seems to be a fuzz hindering your memory, like a cloud around your thoughts. Come on, Mason. I've let you sleep in enough. What do I want your voice to be? I don't know, I'll figure it out. You slowly open your eyes and suppress a noise of alarm as you're met with a tall, pale figure with dark clothes and jet black hair gazing down at you. Alright. Oh god. I Huh. There you are, honey. We're already running a little behind. You're extremely confused, anxiously scanning the strange and oddly familiar room. Okay, I think you're trying to give us the impression here that this guy has a deeper voice than it really looks like he would have. He looks tall, but he looks I don't know. I'm getting really twink vibes right now. So I want to give you a higher pitched voice because of it. I just don't know yet. I'm sure you have a lot of questions. I can answer them all at breakfast, okay? Forced to listen to this man, you hesitantly nod, earning a toothy grin from him before he slipped out of the room. Alright, freak out, stay as calm as you can. Let's see, which one would I realistically do? I'd probably freak out a little, internally at least. Do I go with the option that I know people would want to see, or do I want to do what I want to do? Because I kind of want to freak out. But if I stay as calm as I can, you know what? No, fuck it. You scream, absolutely terrified of your situation. You scramble out of the bed, rushing to the bathroom and lock yourself inside. It's my heartbeat. How you knew where the bathroom was is a mystery. It was as if your body knew what to do before your head did. Suddenly your head begins to ache, throbbing painfully behind your ears. With shaky hands you cling to the sink, trying to take deep, steadying breaths. Okay. In the mirror you feel a bit more at ease. Look at yourself deeply in the mirror. You know it's your face, but it feels wrong somehow. I'm a guy who'll be referred to with he/him. After refreshing up a bit and feeling much steadier, you head downstairs. You advance downstairs, you're met with the pleasant smell of meat, as well as the soft sizzle of oil on a pan. Take a seat at the table, not knowing what else to do. You see the back of the stranger, now wearing a baby pink apron that seemed a touch out of place with his entire aesthetic. You also couldn't help but notice the odd way stray locks of hair were floating over his head, as if stuck to the ceiling by the tips. Okay. You could hear him humming softly as he killed the heat of the stove and began plating the food. Oh, God. Don't look at me like that, please. Good morning, Mason. You presented with a surprisingly adorable breakfast. Okay, from what you could see, a golden brown toast, bacon, and a sunny side up egg with odd specks and powders on the surface. Could only assume to be various seasonings. Is this the medicine we saw earlier? You can't remember if you ate meat or not. Would it even matter? Make a good point. You should eat. I think you'll enjoy it. Time for breakfast. Is this me? Oh, good? 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 Why the hell do I look like that? For breakfast, who are you? Who are you? Goodness, straight to the point today, aren't we? My name is... You can call me... Khol? Now that introductions are out of the way, what would you like to know, my dear? Where am I? We're home. This house is a place I bought fresh out of high school. We spent a lot of time here together. It'll be our 2-year anniversary by the end of the week. Sometimes I wish you could. I wish you still remembered. Remember? Why can't I remember? For your safety, of course. The things your mind has gone through, it was the safest option to have you forget. Maybe it's best to leave it at that. You're right, buddy. He glances at your empty plate, as if double-checking that you ate it all. Would you look at that? You're all done with your breakfast. Okay. He took the plate from in front of you, placing it in the sink and running the water. Free to roam around the house and explore if you want. You stand from the table, feeling a little less uneasy now that you've food in your system and your most pressing questions somewhat answered. Stay put or explore the fucking house. Who do you think I am? Head upstairs or look downstairs. Let's try downstairs. Look around, seeing a modest living room right beside the kitchen. The severe lack of walls was kind of unsettling. Okay. If you looked around at any point of the house, you could see everything with little to no obstruction. You spot a hallway beside the staircase that leads upstairs. Peek around that corner to see a door, the front door. Glance over at Cole, who was still preoccupied in the kitchen, and tiptoe into the narrow hall. It's a gloomy scene, ominous even. Where the door window should be was 2 wooden planks neatly nailed onto the surface, as well as duct tape along the glass beside the doorway. See a small table with a drawer and a plant on top. Inside the drawer was a house key, random receipts varying from last year to the year before, and a Polaroid. Okay. Who the fuck are these two? I know they're not me. But this seems to be Cole. Ginger lady and blonde guy? Maybe? Uncertain? Slightly crumpled Polaroid showed three people. On the left, a man with long blonde wicks. On the right, a woman with sparkling ginger hair. In the middle, a man with silky black hair with a familiar shit-eating grin. Alright. Cole? No way, this was the same guy as the one in the kitchen right now. This guy actually looked good. Okay. Normal. There it is. Human. What happened? Put the photo and the other various items back into the drawer before creeping closer to the front door. You stared at it blankly for a moment. You could leave. Would it even be worth it? Don't know anything about the world anymore. No family, no friends. You slowly, very slowly reach for the handle. Fucking get it. You flinch as a murky toned hand gently grabs yours, preventing you from reaching the door. His skin feels oddly rubbery, skin adjacent, but not quite. Is this John Doe all over again? There you are, Mason. Funny how you immediately wander off to the one place I hoped you wouldn't go. He turns you around with surprisingly controlled force, keeping your back to the door as he collapses your hand with. What the fuck? Oh, fuck you, die in a hole, kill yourself. I should. It wouldn't be safe to be outside by yourself like this, Mason. Don't you understand? You suddenly feel an intense pressure. What? As if your brain is trying to. You feel as though your head is splitting. You can't even get a word out. You can't. You remember being laid by careful hands to what you could only assume to be his couch. Rest your eyes for a while, honey. It never gets easier to do that. What? You come to your senses, the distant sound of soft humming coming from the kitchen. Prop yourself onto your elbows. Your ears were ringing slightly, but it was manageable. Cole? The humming stops, and you hear a rush of footsteps, for Cole is looming over you. You hardly had time to register how quick he moved before he was up and going. Oh, hi there. Okay, yeah, your hair really just is attached to the ceiling. Alright. Hello, dear. How do you feel? Fine, I guess. What happened? How long was I out? He stared at you blankly for a moment before replying. I'm not sure. I found you on the ground unconscious, so I laid you down to rest your head. That's not what happened. You feel a faint squirming sensation in the back of your head. I see. What time is it? Cole's expression lightened up once more as he slowly led you towards the kitchen. It's lunchtime. Maybe some food will get you feeling better. You open your mouth to say something, but you're sat in the kitchen chair once more. Oh, alright. Monday, 1:30 p.m. You are just so cute. You're presented with a normal-looking sandwich. From what you could see, two slices of bread, lettuce, tomatoes, lunch meat, and cheese. Nothing seemed too out of the ordinary. You should eat. Time for lunch. Not quite. Alright. What is there any way just to piss him off? Just like drop it on the floor? No? Okay. There's an odd aftertaste in your mouth, a little bitter. What's in your mind, honey? Let's go with this one. I don't really know anything about myself. What do you think of me? What you were like? To me, you're still exactly the same. Beneath the confusion, you're still my darling Mason. Okay. You subconsciously made a face of confusion. He noticed and averts his gaze, embarrassed. I've always had a hard time putting my thoughts into words. The things I feel about you, think about you, it's hard to explain in a way you'd understand. Haven't changed that much, at least not for me. You're still so perfect, every day when you wake up new again. It's like getting to know you over and over and over for the first time. Without even realizing it, you were beginning to lean away from him in your seat. The passionate declaration wasn't quite what you were expecting, but you weren't surprised. However unsettling it was. I'm still... yeah, okay. Cole seemed to have caught what he said as well, an embarrassed look on his face as he hastily apologized. Jeez, that was pretty intense. I'm sorry. I know that wasn't really an answer to your question, but it's the best I can give. At least you could trust he was being honest and genuine. Even if it wasn't exactly what you wanted to hear, it gave you a better picture of what kind of man Cole was. It's fine, I guess. He lets out a soft sigh, glancing down at your empty plate, as if double-checking that you ate it all. Why does he do that? Why is it so important you finish all your hand? Well, looks like we're all done here. Jesus fucking Christ, you're tall! Took the plate from in front of you, placing it in the sink, and running the water just as he had before. Thought it was just like an art style. No, you're just freakishly fucking tall. Jesus Christ. You would be able to dunk a basketball so easily. Safe to assume you were free to do what you wanted again. You stand there for a moment, unsure of what to do next. Alright, let's look upstairs. Time to take a look upstairs. As you reach the top of the staircase, you scan the upstairs. There's a chandelier above you. It stands out quite a bit against the bland colors of the home. It looks antique. The second floor itself is modest and very simple, with only 3 doors that you could see. One with a sign that had your name, one with wooden boards over it, and another tucked away and locked tightly. You can only assume this was Cole's room. Well, let's look at the locked door. Door looks like it's been modified, with the doorknob should have been. It's a handle with a large padlock hanging off of it. If Cole has a key, it's hidden somewhere. Boarded room. Some of these nails aren't that secure. Maybe there's something around that can pry them loose. Let's go to my room. To the room, you stand in the doorway. You see your bed. Closet with 5 of the same sweater hung up on clothes hangers. The bathroom. To your right, a short bookshelf with multiple random books. 2 framed pictures and a shoebox in the very bottom. Approach the bookshelf, shutting your bedroom door behind you. What are you curious about? I get to choose. Oh, fucking K then. For some odd reason, you can't make out what's in the image. Get demo cucked, lol, sorry guys. Alright. Oh, yeah, it's for both of them. Okay. Sit in front of the shelf, pulling out the shoebox. You open the box to see various memorabilia. It was clear at first glance. These are gifts from Cole to you. Drag around and click items to inspect them. From Cole to you. Nook Cafe. Looks like a drive-through coffee shop order. This looks like a band shirt. Though it's not of a band you've ever heard of, or maybe you have. Can't remember. Also looked a little too big for you. Was this one of Cole's? Lords of If this is real, I also don't know. Assortment of flowers, dried and carefully tied together. Bits of the petals were beginning to flake off into the box. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. It's from Cole to you with a big red Sharpie. You wonder what's on the disc. Can I take it with me? Grandma's Antiques. It's a recipe for a receipt for an antique lamp. Same one out by the stairs? Probably. Fuzzy brown stuffed bear with a red ribbon around its neck. Okay. What are you? Can I not? I want to know. I have no clue. Alright, I think I've investigated everything in the box. Investigate this, the box itself? No? Okay. Suddenly you hear Cole's voice call to you from downstairs. Mason, honey, it's time for dinner. Step out of your room, closing the door shut behind you. As you descend from the stairs, you see Cole waiting at the bottom expectantly. He smiles widely as he gently grasps your shoulder. There you are. Monday, 7:02 p.m. I spent 6 hours upstairs? Jeez. Like, I already do that every day, but I, did jack all. I hope you had fun today. Presented with a... Oh. Spaghetti? With... What is that mixed in the noodles? You should eat. I don't think I want to eat this. This time it feels different. It's important. Looks like you're forcing me to eat it. Can I just reassemble it? Reassemble this PNG? No, let me grab the... This is important. It's perfect. I don't want to eat it. Do I? I guess I don't have a choice, do I? Huh. Alright. Sure. Let's eat it. There were conflicting textures, like you were eating something still alive. Made you feel sick to your stomach. Anything new, honey? Let's ask about the people in pictures. Who were the people in that Polaroid by the door? They were people we were close with, he replied softly, examining your expression closely. Do you recognize anyone in the picture? Only you, but just barely. Really did look different. I was handsome, right? Just gonna go with what you want me to pick. Very handsome. Still are. Giggle with him as he leaned a little closer, clearly enjoying himself. Well, to answer your question, Little Red Riding Hood was a woman named Phoebe, and Goldilocks is a man named Zeke. Okay? They were our closest friends. But not anymore? No, not anymore. Picks up the plate, disregarding the strange nature of the meal as he stands to put it in the sink. It's getting late. You should get to bed. Okay, say goodnight and go to sleep. He pats your shin through the blanket. Good night, sweetheart. You hear him step out, the door clicking softly behind him. Rise and shine. Familiar voice rings gently in your ears as you barely open your eyes. Waking up this time around was less taxing than yesterday. Oh, look at you, early birdie. And noticeably less disorienting. Good morning, Cole. Cole practically flinched when he sat, nearly tumbling off the bed entirely. You remember my name? He exclaimed, all too loud for how recently you had woken up. Huh? Was that wrong? Were you not meant to know his name or something? At your confusion, Cole frantically looked around the room, as if the walls themselves were listening in on something not loud. It's nothing. Come down for breakfast when you're ready, he said slowly as he got up from the bed, gently clicking the door shut behind him as he left. You head downstairs for breakfast, still shaking off the last traces of sleep and confusion from Cole's reaction. Oh, is this a situation where the medicine you're feeding me isn't working anymore? As you advance downstairs, you're met with a familiar smell of bacon, egg, and toast. Cole must be making the same thing as yesterday. You take a seat at the table, watching the back of Cole as he mechanically made breakfast. He says nothing this time as he sets down the toast. Why is it... Was it yellow like this the first time? Breakfast passed quietly, the same as yesterday, save for Cole's lighthearted banter. He was gazing deeply into your eyes, as if trying to assess something. Okay. His face was completely blank. It was so unnerving. Wait. You freeze mid-step. Cole stands at the bottom of the stairs, apron still on, hands clasped tightly in front of him. Can we talk before you wander off? His tone is gentle, and he's smiling before. There's a strange urgency beneath it, like he's afraid he'll disappear if he looks away. Talk about what? Just this. You. Today. He gestured toward the living room. Come sit with me for a bit, please. You nod, unsure of what else to do. You know, I would be too. Cole briefly ducks into the kitchen before returning with his apron neatly folded once more. You sit on the couch. Cole sits beside you after setting the apron down on the coffee table beside a stack of Polaroids. Excuse me. Close, but not touching. His posture is stiff, like he's rehearsing how to maneuver. You remembered my name this morning. Yes? You're not supposed to do that. He says it quietly, almost like he's afraid of the words themselves. Is that bad? Yes, well, no, it's wonderful. It's just unexpected. He fidgets with the hem of his winter sweater, twisting the fabric between his fingers. He looks away, embarrassed. But today is different. You're not supposed to be different. Different how? I don't know, but your vibe is just different. Yeah, I remember. He leans forward slightly, studying her face with unnerving intensity. It's nice, but it's wrong. You shift uncomfortably. Cole, what exactly do you want to talk about? Everything. He says it too quickly. I mean, just whatever you want. I want to hear you talk. About what? Anything. Your thoughts, what you think of the house, what you think of me. He pauses, especially the last one. Why? Because I like hearing it. Being weirdly needy today. I'm your boyfriend. I'm allowed to be needy. Alright. The term boyfriend, coming from someone you basically met yesterday, felt odd. It makes you feel a little uncomfortable. He shifts closer, just an inch. Colden takes your hand. The fast darkness of his skin. Oh, I thought those were gloves. That's just him? What? Okay. Colden takes your hand, nearly swallowing your fingers in his. Okay. Why does it not look like I'm wearing pants? Please answer me that much. Tell me something you remember. Cole murmured softly, his voice low with reverence. I don't remember much, but you remembered my name. I guess that's stuck. It's not meant to. Nothing is. He laughed softly, almost breathless. It feels like progress. Like maybe today will be better. Better than what? Than every day before today. He says it too quickly again. I don't want to ruin today. His fingers loosen, their already gentle grip on yours traveling down your palm. Can we just enjoy this morning? Oh, don't touch my balls, please. How? Talk to me again. ask me things. Let me be here with you. His voice softens. I miss you, even when you're right in front of me. Especially when your mind is usually so far away. I'll have to fix this later, but for now, I want to be here with you. Ask about him. Tell me about you. Me? I'm not that interesting. Yeah, but you're basically still a stranger to me. Fair enough. So tell me something real. Something real. He thinks for a long moment. I like when you say my name. It's not what I meant. It's what I meant. He leans closer, the few strands of hair in front of his face swaying slightly as he turned your hand around in his. I don't know you, sir. Sir, you can't do this to me. But I guess we could go over the first date questions. If you really want. Oh. Oh god, it looks like your hand is made out of hair. Are you another John Doe? Let's see. My favorite color is red. I like how passionate it looks, and how much emotion can vary through it. My favorite animals are bugs, the real creepy crawly ones. The ones that maybe an average person would be disgusted at. My favorite season is winter time, but I hate being cold. When he stopped taking, a calm silence drifted between you. To think that at some point, these were things you about him that you knew. To think that at some point, these were things you about him that you knew by heart. I don't even have. What kind of grammar is this? Thank you, Cole. He smiled. Anytime. The house. How long have we lived here? We moved in a few months ago. I've been here since I was 19. Why this house? Honestly, I just chose a place far from my parents, but close by my friends. Did you not have a good relationship with your parents? No. He responded dryly, all fondness in his tone shriveled. It made you wonder if his parents were monsters, too. But living on my own turned out to be just as bad. This place is too big for one person, and it got lonely whenever my friends couldn't hang out. But then I met you. His fingers were fidgeting with yours now. It felt like he did this often, once upon a time. You made this house a home. Oh my god, it's the game name! The name of the game! Wow, I have no fucking options other than dots. Cole, what are you doing to me? He freezes. Nothing. It's a damn lie, and I know it. You keep your eyes fixed on your hands. His gentle ministrations have. Fuck you mean ministrations? What? Does it just mean he's rubbing my hand? I hope it just means he's rubbing my hand, or else I don't know what that means. Having come to a full stop, I'm not an idiot. Cole was completely still. I get random headaches whenever you're upset or something. I pass out, miraculously wake up, and I'm supposed to. What? Believe this just happens? Cole's breath stutters, barely audible. Okay, so he is bringing up what happened at the front door. But enough to confirm he's rattled. You think I'm doing this on purpose? His hands were trembling a bit as they tightened their grip on yours. I think you know more than you're saying. His jaw clenches, his eyes flick away, then back, then away again like he's crying. Got sick, that's all. We were falling apart, and I didn't know how to help. Sick how? You were confused, forgetful. You kept collapsing. I panicked. And instead of getting helped, you kept me here. His expression cracks, but more like out of desperation. You begged me not to take you anywhere. You said you didn't trust anyone else. You said you only wanted me. That doesn't sound like me. I know it doesn't, but that's what happened. And you expect me to believe that? He looks at you like he's bracing for impact. I expect you to believe that I'm trying, even if I'm doing a terrible job. The tension between you simmers, sharp and unresolved. The conversation lingers in the air long after it ends. You're not sure if you feel closer to him or further away. Either way, the day moves on. Tuesday, 1:30 p.m. Presented with another normal-looking sandwich. Same 2 slices of bread, same lettuce, same tomatoes, lunch meat, and some cheese. All the same. Pick it up and take your first bite, while Cole continued to watch carefully. Once you were finished, that same bitter aftertaste lingered. So, nothing. Cole blinked, a little confused. Nothing at all? Yeah, I see. He eyed your empty plate as always. They took the plate from in front of you, placing it in the sink and running the water just as he had before. This time, you could do what you wanted, right? Grab a fork. Then thought of the boarded door upstairs. The nails look loose enough to try and pry off with something like a fork, maybe. But that means you have to distract Cole long enough to get one without being suspicious. Quickly think of a course of action. You awkwardly walk towards Cole as he's doing the dishes. He noticed you need something, my dear. Just felt like talking a bit more. He smiled brightly, clearly pleased. Not a more than happy to indulge you. Do you have any questions? Oh, wow. They are actually properly cleaning the dish. Cool. And their arm is completely black. That worries me. Why do you love me? He looked a bit surprised at the question, not exactly expecting you to say that. He hummed softly, eyes drifting to the sink as he pondered how to verbalize the sheer weight of what he felt for you. Would it be shallow to say because you're human? I was initially drawn to you with general attraction, regular human stuff. Okay, so you're just confirming to me that you're a monster. Good to know, good to know. He paused, fingers stilling in the sappy water. Soapy water, soapy water. But then you made the attempt to really get to know me. His voice softened, almost reverent. You made me feel real. You don't know how rare that is for someone like me. He let out a quiet breath, almost a laugh. I love you for you. I mean that. What's your full name? He paused thoughtfully. My full name? It's been a long time since I've said it out loud. Cole is low-key more comforting to hear. But if you really want to know, Sarcolin. Sarcolin? Sarcolin. My full name is Quang Sarcolin. Alright. So why the fuck do I call you Cole? Oh, wait, Cole's in the last name. There it is. Okay, that is an odd name, I personally think. But, let me go through it. Do you miss going outside? He paused mid-scrub, shoulders tensing just slightly. Outside is complicated. People would stare, they'd judge and ask questions. But with you, I don't mind it as much. So yes, I miss it, but not as much as I'd miss you. Fucking okay. Knock over the paper towels. Take a subtle step back, bumping the roll of paper towels off the counter with your shoulder. Hits the floor with a soft thud. Bends down to pick it up, immediately, unbothered in the slightest. You're lucky you're cute. Oh, wow. Okay. This was the distraction you needed to grab a fork from the drawer. You hastily pull it open just a bit before closing it. Oh, I want to do it so bad. You know what? We're gonna get to see what happens in a bit. We're gonna play nice for now. Sorry about the trouble. I'll get out of your hair now. He turned around as he placed the paper towels back on the counter. Oh, no problem, honey. Accidents happen. You waste no time to hurry upstairs. The warded door stands exactly where you left it. You wedge the fork between the first nail and push. Gives way with strained metallic groan that makes you wince. You are quickly listening for any signs of cold coming upstairs. The board loosens, another and another. The final plank drops to the floor. Swallow hard and push the door open. The room beyond is dim and still. Storage room, small, dusty, quiet. The moment your eyes adjust, your stomach twists. Mundane, everyday objects are everywhere. Clothes you don't remember owning. Books with your handwriting in the margins. Backpack, a phone charger. Stack of notebooks tied with twine. Framed photo face down on the floor. You must find a box labeled with your name. Your fingers brush the lid. Something warm flickers in your chest, like recognition trying to break through the fog. Cold dread settles in your spine. You open the box. Inside are small objects, trinkets, receipts, notes, pieces of a life you can't remember living. Suddenly you hear Cole's voice call to you from downstairs. Mason, honey, it's time for dinner. You step out of your room, closing the door shut behind you. As you descend the stairs, you notice that Cole wasn't at the bottom to greet you this time. He stayed in the kitchen. Dinner smells like spaghetti once again, but the moment you step into the kitchen, something feels off. Cole stands at the stove, shoulders low, movements slow and unfocused. Cole? Hello, honey. Dinner's almost ready. His voice is soft in a way that doesn't sound like him. Are you okay? Yeah, just tired. He tries to smile, but it doesn't reach his eyes. You sit as he sets a plate in front of you, then lowers himself over the kitchen table once more. Dinner is quiet, not tense, just muted. Sorry, I'm not very talkative tonight. He's okay. He gives a small, grateful nod. Better after some sleep, that's all. Something about the way he says it makes your stomach twist. Then you're finished. He stands and gathers the plates. You can go rest. I'll clean up. You sure? Yeah, go on. Turns back to the sink, the soft clatter of dishes echoing through the dim kitchen. You watch him for a moment longer. Something is wrong. He just won't say that. Just won't say what. You crawl into bed. Alone this time as exhaustion settles into your bones after another strange day. The lamp beside the door casts a soft glow across the room, and your eyes grow heavy. Sleep takes you quickly. Wake up, but this time Cole is nowhere to be seen. The room is bathed in darkness. The lamp you had fallen asleep with is turned off. You don't remember turning it off. You sit up slowly, letting your eyes adjust to the dark. The house feels different at night, colder, heavier, like the walls are listening. Somewhere down the hallway you hear a hushed voice. It's Cole. Slip out of bed, feet touching the cold floorboards, and creep toward the door. Always pitch black, save for a faint sliver of light leaking from beneath Cole's bedroom door. His voice is clearer now, and he sounds tense. No, Zeke, listen to me. You freeze. Zeke? You inch closer, careful not to make the floor creak. I know what time it is, I know. No, I didn't tell them anything. I wouldn't do that. His tone sharpens, not angry, but scared. Zeke, please tell me you can figure something out. The doses need to be higher. Mason's remembering things now. You know how dangerous that could get, don't you? Then a pause. Can't hear what's being said on the other end, barely being able to make out what Cole's saying himself. Please, if not for Mason, do it for me. Your heart pounds. Take another step, then the floor creaks quietly. The whispering stops. Silence. Don't move. You don't breathe. I'll call you back soon. See you soon. Shit. Footsteps. The quiet jingles of a key struggling in a lock. You dart back towards your room, slipping inside just as the hallway light flickers on. Crawl back into bed and pull the blanket up to your chin, pretending to be asleep. The doorknob rattles. Your breath catches. But it doesn't open. For a long moment, you hear Cole's footsteps retreating down the hall. The house falls silent again. You stare at the ceiling, wide awake, the darkness pressing in around you. What had he meant by see you soon? You thought he couldn't leave the house. Don't sleep again for a long time. End of demo for now. Thank you for playing. Maybe try again for a new route. Might find something new. Okay, I got through most of it, but before I call it a day... Stabby time! You see his back turned to you, kneeling on the ground. Then you look down at the metal fork in your hand. You take a step forward, then another. You were close enough to hear Cole muttering something under his breath as you bring your arm over your head. Cole began turning his head to face you, worried by your silence. Hey, are you... Ooh, fuck yeah! You stabbed him in the neck. Blood began spraying as he toppled over, gasping. You had punctured an artery. He was bleeding out. The reason you were suddenly paralyzed. Your limbs refused to cooperate with you. No matter how much you wanted to take a stance to flee the house. You could only stare at Cole's appearance. Had changed, his limbs becoming bony with dark tendrils writhing around his body like trying snakes. Horror struck you as Cole's eyes met yours. He barely looked humane. You were afraid he was going to finally kill you. Yet when he spoke, it was soft. A bit garbled from choking on his own blood, but still oddly kind. It's okay, honey. Accidents happen. He wheezed as he struggled to stand. Dear God. Fuck. He gripped the edge of the table. You could only wordlessly watch as he staggered into the bathroom, leaving a trail of blood as he went. When you heard the door click shut, that's when you finally regained control of your limbs. You looked at the fork on the ground, picking it up and heading upstairs with a haunted look in your eye. You're not going to try to run out? Maybe you didn't need to do that. Oh, the fork doesn't have blood on it now. And you're right, I didn't. Handwriting, same. It's the same stuff as before. Hold on. Reliving. You whip your head around at the sound of creaking. My own door moved that time. I was fucking terrifying. Skitty, why would you do that to me? It's my cat. You half expect for Cole to catch you, the hairs on your arms stand on the neck. You wait anxiously as soft, staggering footsteps pass by the hallway, and the quiet shut of a door. Oh. Means I get to keep looking. You sift through the items, each one stirring something faint and painful in the back of your mind. An uncharged phone. A note with your handwriting. Photo torn down the middle. You don't know what any of it means. You grab the phone charger you saw earlier, plugging the phone into the wall. You continue to look around, finding an assortment of things that slowly remind you of who you used to be. Your head throbs a little as you sit on the ground beside your charging phone, until you hear the sound of it turning on, charged enough for the screen to light up. You pick it up with careful hands, unfamiliar with how to handle a phone after so long. As you swipe up, your screen is bombarded with notifications, unseen and dating back from months and months. From family, friends, your old job, software updates, Social media notifications. What do you look at first? Call the police. No, look at the messages. Holy fuck! 99 plus. Every message you see is from unsaved contacts, as if someone had deleted them all prior to this. Many were of worry, reaching out to check in after months of MIA. Few were angry, the words sticking to you about being abandoned and running away. There was one contact at the very top who still had a name. Zeke. There were no new messages, and all past conversations were brief. The only other name besides yours and Cole's that's in your life. Couldn't hurt to try and reach out. You type something small. Help. Help. Actually, let's save here. We got a new route to go on. Let's see what happens. Help me. Moment of just total stillness. Then the message was read. You began to type back. I'm trying. Oh? You blink, a little confused. How? I don't know how you got a hold of this number, or if you remember me, but believe me, I'm trying. What? What? After a few more minutes, it was clear he wasn't going to respond. Step back into the hallway, mind's still racing. The house feels different now. Heavier. No, 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 no. Go back. Hold on, let's save here. Just go back to... Oh, no, it's the wrong way, actually. Heavier, quieter. Glanced at the locked room on the other end of the hall. Clutch the fork tighter as you take a hesitant step towards the stairs back down. Cole was nowhere to be seen. Blood on the ground was gone. The bathroom was empty when you peeked inside. He must be in his room. Tuesday, 7:02 p.m. The table is spaghetti again. Eat it? No. Food on the table, completely untouched, and turned to go upstairs. Decided to go to sleep early. Crawl into bed, alone this time, as exhaustion settles into your bones after another strange day. Lie besides, soft glow, eyes grabby, sleep. This time Cole is nowhere to be seen. Remember turning it off. So slowly letting your eyes adjust to the card. It's Cole. Convince yourself that it wasn't a deep enough cut. Not that he's incapable of being killed at all. Surely there would be a way to end all of this somehow. Slip out of bed, feet touching the cold floorboards, and creep toward the door. Always pitch black, save for a faint sliver of light leaking from beneath the cold bedroom door. His voice is clearer now, and he sounds tense. No, Zeke, listen to me. You freeze. Zeke? So he was still in contact with him. You didn't have much time to ponder it, as you heard Cole's hushed voice once more. Much closer. I know what time it is, I know. No, I didn't tell them anything, I wouldn't do that. His tone sharpens, not angry, but scared. Zeke, please. Please tell me you can figure something out. Doses need to be higher. I got stabbed, for fuck's sake. Doesn't worry you at all? There was a desperate worry in his hushed voice. Mason remembers any more than... You can't hear what's being said on the other end, barely being able to make out what Cole's saying himself. Please, if not for Mason, do it for me. Your heart pounds. You take another step, then the floor creaks. The whispering stops. Silence. You don't move. You don't breathe. Call you back. See you soon. Shit. Footsteps. The quiet jingles of a key struggling to lock. Blanket over your chin and pretend you're asleep. Catch your breath, but it doesn't open. Down the hall. Fall silent again. You stare at the ceiling wide awake. He's pressing on you. What had he meant by see you soon? He thought he couldn't leave the house. He'll sleep again for a long time. End of demo for now. Thanks for playing. Might find something new. Okay, yeah, I think I might have found a few couple fucking things. Social media. On social media, there are posts that you're tagged in, each one saying, were missing. Sharp pain in your head. The more you stared at the screen, you had to put it down. Cole was nowhere to be seen. The ground was gone. Table. Let's try eating it this time. Exhaustion. Darkness. It's just the dark. Colder, heavier, like the walls are listening. The walls probably are listening, honestly. He is probably part of the building. Was it dead after all? Just really fucking impressive, actually. Is this anything different at all? Okay, just going to sleep, I'm guessing. Yeah, uh, let's try calling the police, and let's just see what happens. You spot the bright red or SOS button on your home screen and press it. You flinch when it automatically transfers you to a call. Ring. 911, what's your emergency? End of demo for now. Oh, okay. So that part, the stab is a very defining moment, it feels. Okay, well, certainly will come back to this game. Hopefully a sound next time, honestly. Like, mute background music. Even if it's like creepy horror vibes, that gets really annoying. Oh, excuse me. But that seems to be the end of the demo. Went through just about every interaction, I believe. Um, and I will be making sure to see if this comes up with a third episode. I hope you all have a good day.